Yo, what's good, you guys? What's happening, man? Man, it's been a long time. It's been a long, long time, you guys. And I'm finally, to the point where I can get on the mic, you know what I mean, and talk to you guys, a little bit, because you guys, man, this eh, for all you guys that does know what happened. I've been paying attention. I just recently had surgery. That's the reason why I still got this brace on my neck. I had surgery on my neck, and it was crucial, you guys. It was crucial. It it definitely wasn't a pretty ride. You know what I mean? I was going through a lot of different things. Therapy and all that stuff. So and I still ain't completely right. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a minute, um for me to be right. You know what I mean? So if you guys see, me missing for a couple extra days here and there, it's because the brother is in a little bit of pain. So, but you guys know I'm a tough cookie, so we'll get through this, and hopefully everybody else sticks around, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, let's see who we got here. We got my dude Tim, man. You guys, this is one of my mods, you guys, and also you guys, man, look him up. Tim Wizard. Look him up and look up his his YouTube page. You guys, go ahead, Tim. Go ahead and put your YouTube page in the chat. You guys go over there and check out, some of his music that, he puts together, you guys. Sounds nice. It's very comfortable to listen to. Um, and you guys definitely will like it, okay? Um, and as he says right here, you guys go ahead and smack that thumbs up, okay? Don't cost a thing just to do that. It doesn't cost anything to hit that like button, okay? So, but we gonna go over. I wanna, as you guys can see, what I have right here in front of me, you guys. Um, a lot of talk, a lot of talk about AI, you guys. AI. AI is a really big thing, you guys. It is just about no matter which platform you go to, you're gonna see AI. And it's getting bigger and it's getting more smarter. And there's some good things that it can do, and some bad things that I heard. It's caused other people some problems, but it just depends on how you put it and how you take it. You know, um, it's very super smart. It's technology. So, but yeah, yeah, Tim, I've been doing pretty good. Just doing it my therapy exercise. Also, taking my pain medication. When needed, and that's all I can do. All I can do. But yeah, we you guys, suno, you guys, very. To me, guys, I've looked around and I know there's some other AI generators for music, okay, but to me, Suno is like Suno is like the king of all music generators for AI. Okay, it's very, very, very super good, and it's very smart. It's very, very smart. At kind of getting it close to what you want and putting it together in a very, very, very good, you know, type of music, type beat, and add it together. And there's a lot of things that you can adjust inside here. So here's you guys. Here's Tim Windsor. Here's his YouTube channel. You guys go over there and subscribe. You guys and check him out. You guys definitely will like that. You most definitely, definitely will like that. Okay. Um, User by 9P7 PR7. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Tim says got some exciting news. March 31st, 2026 is my final day of work. April 1st, 2026 is my first official day of retirement. Man, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. You most definitely gonna like it, okay? And hopefully, you go get some things done that that you wasn't able to do while you was working, okay? Enjoy yourself, Um and you guys here is my brother right here. Chaotic traits. You guys go over there and Tim, can you put um papers, can you put his or paper you can put it in in put your YouTube page right there. Tim, can you put his on there for me? You guys, man, you, you guys, he makes some very, very, very good country rap music, you guys, and it's very inspiring. I go over there, they have their live shows, and all kinds of things. And it's very nice community to go to, and you definitely will enjoy the music, you guys, and you definitely will enjoy, being there, and they'll make you feel welcome, okay? A very, very good dude, you know, been around for a long, long time. He's and he does his thing, you guys. So, um, congratulations. Yes, yes. That's a big accomplishment when you're able to retire and enjoy yourself, you guys. So, but you guys, anyways, let's talk about Suno. You guys, I can't get, full in depth with it. I kind of want to, break things down a little bit, and I kind of want to break things down in pieces so that you don't get overwhelmed, okay, with Suno, because Suno can do quite a bit, you guys. It can do quite a bit, and you just you have to do your research, and there's a lot of good things that's good about it, that makes it easy, and there's a lot of advanced type portions of the application that you can use too, okay? So um and you guys, here is Periodic Traits, here's his YouTube channel, you guys. You guys go over there and check this out, you guys. Please do that. You guys go over and check it out. You guys definitely won't be disappointed. Okay? You won't be disappointed. I guarantee you, okay? You're welcome, brother. Anytime, man. Anytime, anytime. Okay, so You guys, here's the home page of Suno. Okay, and as you can see, down here at the bottom, they do have other people that use Suno and they make music with it too. So you guys can go through some of these people. Once you create an account, you can go through some of these people and you can actually listen to some of their music that they post, okay, on here. And it's very, very neat because you get to see some of the different types of music styles that they use, and lyrics. You get to see the lyrics, some different, a lot of different pop music, country music, rap music, whatever. Um, you know, just all kinds of different music, country. Okay, so and as you can see, mine's is here. Kinetic Scars. That's what one of my tracks right here. So it's in there. So here's it's the home, and they greet you with different things that flash up here, different stuff about Suno. Okay, so and it tells you right here, like I have 2,400 and something on credits. Okay, so and don't be overwhelmed with this, because trust me, you're going to go through credits, you guys. You're going to go through credits, especially when you are making music, because you just don't want to, it'll pull out one track, and if that doesn't sound right, you guys, you're definitely going to want to do it again. Okay, so but well, let's go down here to create. Okay, create. Okay, so if you go over here, okay, you have all kind of options over here. Okay, this is where all your music will be. Okay, and this is all the music that I have made and put together. Okay, so um if you look right here, you have where at the top where it says simple, custom, and sounds. Okay, and you have version 5, okay, pro, and that's better. That's kind of like what you really want to use. If better, you can try it, and sometimes it comes out and it sounds really, really good, and sometimes there's things that they really, really, really have to look at. Okay, so maybe you want to go down here to pro. Okay, so you can go down here to pro, and you know that everything is gonna be okay. So, but just your choice. Whatever you want to choose with, and you have right here your song description. So when you're just doing simple, you guys, actually, simple means you know you're just gonna pick an odd topic. Okay, so you're gonna pick an odd topic about something that you want to hear about. Okay, that you want to make a song about, and you can make it instrumental if you really, really want to, and you can add audio to it and lyrics. Okay, but if you're gonna use simple, you're just gonna all you have to do is put in a description, and it'll come down here and hit create. Like I'm gonna say, um, make me a song about a beautiful girl. Okay, and the thing is though with this, you guys, um, the thing is with Suno, you guys, and with AI, in general, just with AI, you guys, the more you the more you feed it, the more precise it can get. Okay, so I just put make a song about a beautiful girl. Okay, but you can put you know, you can put different details. You know, a you know, a girl with black hair. Okay, you can put black hair. You can put anything. Okay, let's see. Let me put the hair. So you can put anything. Okay, you can type anything you want. So well, let's just go. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do that, and just hit create. And when you hit create, it'll go over here. And you guys, I'm gonna show you what it does. What Suno does, it makes two different copies of the song. You guys, it makes two different kind of copies of the song so that you can hear one different type and another different type, and you can remaster it, you know what I mean? And you can make it sound like you can go over here and where is that remaster? Ah, let's see. Let's see. Share, download. But anyways, there'll be a part in here where it's probably not up yet, but you'll be able to remaster. It'll be right here. Okay, it'll show up in right here where you'll be able to remaster the song. Okay. Anyways, look, like you can actually listen. Let me see if I can listen to the. Yeah. You walked in like the room got small, black hair falling past your shoulders. As you guys can see, it made me a song, about a beautiful girl with black hair, but you got to feed it more, okay? And I'm going to give you guys some different type of things that you can use, some different other tools, okay? That works really really good. So now you have simple, but you guys in the middle here, you have custom, you guys. And this is for advanced users to me because if anybody didn't know anything about Suno, you would not be able to know about this, okay? Because there's a lot of things that you would have to add, like the styles, which is not hard. You know what I mean? It's not hard, but you really, really have to be advanced when you're putting this stuff together. Okay, so but anyways, you put the lyrics here. Now I want to teach you guys. I want to show you guys some lyrics, you guys. You can put your own lyrics inside this, okay? And it'll make the music a certain way, okay? So, what are lyrics? Lyrics are the words to the song, okay? So, I'm going to show you guys another tool that you can use, okay? Chat GPT. Okay. This right here, you guys, is another AI software that you can use. Okay. And what you can do with this can very easily be combined with this. Okay. So, say with Chat GPT, you can ask it anything. Okay. You can ask it anything. You can ask it. I'm not logged in. So, let's see if it allow me to do it without being logged in. Say you wanted to make you a song, okay? I'm just gonna say make me a song about life in the streets. Okay. Uh, uh. So I just want to make something simple. Okay, but you can be more detailed about it and everything. More, and you guys remember, the more detailed you are about it, you guys, the more things work. Okay, so um, I'm gonna put make so I can copy and paste to Suno, because that's what it will do for you. Okay, so let's see. I'm not logged in. Let's see if it'll work. Anyways, let's see if it'll work. Okay, so this is what it made. Okay, sure. Here's a song about life in the streets, raw emotions, struggles. Feel free to copy and paste. Okay, so what you would do is you would take all this and copy and paste. So what it gives you, that copy sign down here at the bottom. Okay, so you would do is you would copy that, go over here to Suno, right click and paste. Now you have all should be all the lyrics into the song. Okay, so now you need to think about what kind of style to this song do you want. Okay, what kind of, do you want a tempo? So maybe add a little bit of tempo to it. Let's see. Uh you can add, let's see, prayful. Okay, so we're gonna make it, a little bit of softer. Let's do low voice. I'm just gonna add a few things and I'm just gonna see what it does. I'm just giving you guys examples just to show you what you can do. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that, and then you pick a song title for. So I'm gonna say life in the uh, streets. So you got have all that. Put a couple of those. You can always put as much as you want for the styles, you guys, because maybe there might be a different type that you might like. But you got your lyrics, you got your styles, your title, and then hit create. And as you guys can see over here on the side, it went on ahead and added two different types of this song. Okay, once again, it does what it does. It's going to add two different types to the song, and if you want it longer, all you just go do is go back to Chat GPT and add it. Ask it to extend the song or make it longer. So you could do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, but like you see, like these songs down here were like 2 minutes 56 seconds. And that's average. You don't want a song, too long, because most people, when they're listening to music, it's a short period of time that they're going to listen to it, and they want to be done with it. Okay, so but you want to make it stand out. You want to make sure that it catches their attention. Okay, so I'm going to show you, just in a few little words and we used version 5 Pro Beta. Okay, we used that. So let's see what happens. Let's see if it'll oh.
Sure. Here's a song about life in the streets, with raw emotions and real life struggles. Feel free to copy and paste it. Walking through the
You see, I copy and paste the one part, but you can fix it. You can go back and you can edit it. If you click here, you can edit the song. You can adjust the speed. You can do all that. You can crop it. So all you gotta do is open up editor or open up in studio and you can fix it. Okay, and just do whatever you want. But this is just a simple part of it, and I don't have studio. You guys, studio is another different part of it. Okay, so but if you guys, I don't mess around with studio. That's if you're really, really, really into it. But yeah, this is a very, very nice tool, and you guys, you can make music for anything. You guys, maybe you got a friend, that said, "Hey, can you make me, can you make me an album or something?" You know what I mean? So you be able to make your friend an album and do this and make it the way he wants it. So, and that's nice, and it belongs to you. It actually belongs to you because it coming from AI. You know what I mean? And AI makes it so it's never been made. It's never been created until you type it in there. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Like he said congratulations to him. Let me see. He says, "Yeah, well, really any app is just cool to see it grow and the people doing it." Yeah. It's and see like, and see like using like Suno, you guys. It's Suno is you guys, it's gonna be this application that's gonna take off and do big things, especially with AI. Because there's some applications out there that are other for music that I've tried. They don't have as many features as like Suno. And I didn't show you this part up here. Like persona, okay? You can take like the voice from one of your other songs and you can use it inside of another song, okay? So you can save that person's, voice and use it inside of another different song that you may create. And that's nice too also, okay? Or you can upload, a record or choose to some audio that you may have that you want to use. And then also they have where you can pick from your playlist to inspire your next creation on your own music you be used to share. So you could pick something from your playlist to inspire you, to make it, make things sound a whole lot better. Okay. Because that's what it does. It picks up and it creates something different and it makes it sound something different that you may like. Okay. Or that may catch your attention. So, I'll just have to, you guys will have to sit down and play with it. And I'm going to show you this. Show you this. Let me see. So if I go to my account, okay, you guys, this is the plan that I have, okay, at $8 a month, okay, and it's the most popular plan, and you get about five up to 500 songs. So to me, if you just starting off, you want to play around with it, and you want to have fun. You know what I mean? You want to create songs. You may want to jam inside the car, to something that you made. You can do that. Okay. And it's nice because you can pay $8 a month for all that. Um or if you really, really, really into it, like really, a whole lot, you'll get 10,000 credits, which is up to 2,000 songs a month for $24. Okay. So that's, if you're really, really, really into it, and maybe you making some money off of it. That's a good plan to go. $24 a month. Okay. So, but most people stick with the $8 a month. That gets your feet wet, makes you, get used to, playing around with it a little bit more, and doing what you got to do. Okay. So, um, and, and I mean, you guys, they keep adding, like, like this right here, this inspire your creation. This is something new, while I was been down, from my surgery. I'd never seen this. So they're adding stuff every single time, every single day. They're working on this application, and making it even better. Okay. And then they also have hooks down here. I'm gonna leave that for another different time, you guys. That's something else that you can do, and then get notifications. So, big, 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 big application, you guys. And it works very super well. And I got my music notes, you know, thanks to this application, and releasing some music that everybody enjoys listening to. Okay. So, you know, um, if you want to do that, and you want to, you know, create music, this is a very, very good way to go, you guys. And maybe you got some music already created, and you want Suno to make it sound better. Okay. So this is what you can do. You can use this very good software. I very highly recommend it 100%. Okay. And don't get me wrong, everything um has a mistake where it makes mistakes. Okay. So um if you find it didn't add something, a certain way, you know, it that it very much, could do that. Okay. So, but for everything that it does, you guys, it it kind of like really makes things sound and look a whole lot good. Okay. So you guys check it out. You guys, something, if you got like $8 laying around, on the PayPal, whatever, or an account, just go ahead and sub to it, and play around with it. You know what I mean? Go ahead and make some music. You can make all kinds of music. You can even make gospel music. If you like stuff with, different, like church music and everything, you can make that too. You know what I mean? So um it doesn't matter what kind of music you like. You can definitely make it on this app. Okay. And I think it supports other languages too. I'm not for sure on that one. So like, because I know I got a lot of people from other countries that follow me. I'm gonna actually look that up, and I'm gonna go ahead and post it and pin it inside the comments for you guys, for the people that are in other countries that because I look at you guys, I look on my studio to see who follows me, and there's people that are from other different countries that follow me, and you know, I like to share this type of information with them too. So just in case, you know, they ask that question, okay? So I'll give them that answer. But it's a very, very cool little app to play with, you guys. I enjoy making music with it, and I plan on, doing, other good things with it and taking it a little bit further, and hopefully, one of these days, you know, I might just, you know, go viral. It might get big. You never know. You just never know what might catch, everybody's eye. Okay. You just never know. So that's what the thing is, to improve yourself by doing research, you guys. Research. If the more research you guys do, on how to make music, different, different music styles, you know, to different songs, to different beats. And once you learn that, man, there ain't nothing you can't do. There ain't nothing you can't make, whatever kind of song you want. And also, you guys, with this that I forgot to tell you guys, with Suno, you can use your own voice. Okay. You can use your own voice if you go, and that's, going to be in a different, another different, not today, but, if you go up here to audio, I think it's audio, or maybe is it persona, maybe it might be, let me do some research, and I think it might be here with audio, and you add it, and, you can add, your you can record your voice, okay? And you can add it in there, and it'll pick it up, and it'll make your song out of your voice. So, real smart application, you guys. Especially when it can use your own voice, okay? Um hey, what's up, Skulls? What's happening? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, Skull. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. But yeah, you guys, man, does it feel good to and you know what? Shout out to my dude, man. Super Dale, you guys. I pay attention to a lot of different people, you guys, and I watch a lot of different people. So, he did give me a shout out. So shout out to him, for checking me, and checking me out, and put me out there and let me know that he actually cared about me. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate everybody else that would gave me prayers, wish me good luck and everything. So you guys, man, you guys don't know what that mean to me, you know, because I was going through some stuff, man. Yeah, I was going through some stuff. I'm still not at 100%. There's still some things, I can't lift, a certain amount. So, but yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better though. It's getting better. But you guys, this thing, uh, Suno, you guys, we gonna get I'm gonna have another live show because I really want to get in deep into Suno, and you know we gonna have a live show, and I'm gonna create some good music and teach you guys. We're gonna go deep into it. Learn the different styles that we can use, and for the music, and get some good lyrics going on. So um definitely it's not done with this application. You know, Suno is far from, what you can do, and how you can do it. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Tim Wizard says, man, I have four of the bigger channels asking if they can use my music in their videos. I never thought that that would happen. Yeah, you guys. I mean, and and the thing is, the more creative you guys are, because an artist, a musical artist, is the way they think. You know what I mean? So you could just imagine, like, how you think about how a song is gonna be makes it to the point where it's worth a whole lot of money. Okay. So it's just a matter of, you know, if you can make a song to a different level to where people like that, and it's creative, and it goes viral, then you good. You good to the good. And Suno will help you out 100% because it'll add the beats to it, the musical instruments and everything else that you might need to it. So to make it sound good, okay? To make it sound good. So and a lot of my songs that that I did make, I was like, wow. After I made it, I was like, man, that sounds good. You know what I mean? That sounds good. And so you guys, I want you guys to go ahead, and I'm gonna show you guys, what you need to do step by step. I'm gonna have a live show or make a video to show you how you can get your musical notes too, because everybody that makes music, do you have it on your channel, you can have music notes. And that's what I'm getting ready to show you guys in another different video or another different live. Okay. Very, very important. If you want them, you can have them. Um, so this is guidelines that that you have to go by, and they're definitely not, nothing crazy or anything. So, as long as you got some songs on your channel, you should be, and you don't have anything against you like guideline strikes or anything, you should be good to go. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll go through that, another different time, because I most definitely want to see you guys, get your stripes too if you need it. You make music, you want to be heard, you want to be seen, most definitely, get those musical notes. Okay. And that'll help people, once they see that, they go, wow, let me come over here and check him out and see what he's got, or see what he's got going on. So, most definitely. So, you guys, I'm not going to take up, too much of your time, you guys. Um, I just wanted, touch bases, you guys, with this Suno. We definitely is not done. We're definitely not done with it. There's a whole lot, that you could do, you guys. I just, I'm just, returning from surgery, so I'm just trying to, come back and you know, enjoy myself a little bit with you guys because I'm feeling a lot better. Okay, so much more to come, you guys. As I get better and better and better each day, I'll feel better and I'll be going live a whole lot more. Okay, but yeah, definitely won't be done with this Suno. We definitely won't be done with here. You guys. and you can save your work too. So if if you need to save it, you can save it. There's a lot, you guys. There's a whole lot that you guys can do to this. Okay. So, but anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, you guys, and kick back, relax for a little bit, and maybe watch a movie or something. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys, thank you guys for stopping by. Chaotic, traits, and my dude Tim Wizard, Skallless, Skull Playlist. Anybody else? If I missed you, I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, I got one more. User by 9PR7. Appreciate you for coming by. Much love. I hope you come back. I hope you come back through another live. Please. I enjoy everybody, and I appreciate everybody watching me, through these live shows. Much love to you guys, man. Much love. So you guys have a good one. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and hey, I'll most definitely see you guys on the next one. Peace out.